You have just turned on a super centered video, which is really not typical. Like usually I'm going fucking crazy over something, but it's the beginning of the evening for me. I don't know when you're watching this, and I feel pretty fucking chilled out. If you love Blackpink, I love Blackpink. It's nothing, ain't nothing new here. I've probably done like, I don't even know, I'm guessing 30 videos, 20 videos, and fucking love Blackpink. Damn near everything I've seen them do is pretty spectacular. Cat, do not start any fucking shit. This is not your fucking time. Hey, this is not your time to shine. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Cat troubles, man. What else was I gonna say? Oh, that if you're into more than just Blackpink, you should hang the fuck around. And if you only like Blackpink, I mean, I guess you could still stick around and just wait for the next Blackpink video. We do some weird shit. I say we because it's like a community, but it's just me though making the videos, right? But it's like, it's always hard to explain. Someone asked me the other day when I was like, we're doing blah blah blah, and they're like, oh, who's your team? And I was like, it's the royal we, like us together, but me filming the videos and posting them and all that. But the royal we. No, I don't have a team. I don't. This is me and a cat that fucking attempts to distract me. Now let's go. Supposedly, Shauna says the song is pretty fucking good. We're gonna find out. Sometimes Shauna and I don't see eye to eye. Sometimes. Let's go. Yep, we're starting off with the descending, hold on. I want to hear it again. Welcome to me reacting. We only get 5 seconds in and I have to go back. Yeah, straight pop. So descending, boom, 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 bass line, boom. What key's that in? Oh, this guitar's tuned weird. I fucked up. I was playing some fancy shit earlier. Watch this suck anyways. So now it's way up here. Whatever. Boom, 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 boom. It's that bass line, but whatever. I couldn't help myself. That's terrible. Why would anyone subscribe to this shit? I've heard enough for things that are not. 세상이 바뀌어가도 아직 나는 그대로던 그때 그대로 매일을 춤추던. I'm actually wanting to talk about the lyrics, but I'm gonna wait. And Kat, I swear to God, you and I are gonna have we're gonna have a moment. After this song, you and I are gonna have a fucking discussion. Seriously. It is like the most, other than the how you like that, just being like authentic, like fuck you, I'm so dope. This is actually the real, like it actually feels like a real, instead of just like sometimes you make songs just to make songs, but this actually feels like they're actually talking. And there's so much to talk about, I don't even know where to stop. So I keep like, I know if as soon as I stop, I'm going to go on like a giant rant. So like I need to just keep watching. Okay, actually, so that's, okay, this was earlier. I don't know if that's a pre-chorus or whatever, but that was here before. And when it feels like I'm still the same, so you know me, or maybe you don't. I have two very kind of polarized opinions on that. The world's changing. I feel the same. Well, there's two possibilities. You're the same or you're not. And only you can be reflective and kind of figure that out. Maybe you've been exactly the same, in which case, if you're not happy about that shit, you need to change it up. But what is also very common is since you are around yourself all the time, your slight changes that become big changes, both positive and negative, you don't really see them because you're around yourself every day. So here's a bad one. Like when you put on 20 pounds, you don't put on 20 pounds in one day. You put on 20 pounds like a half pound at a time or a quarter pound, or like up 1, down a half, up 2, down 1. And over the course of 6 months, you gain 20 pounds, but you see yourself in the mirror every single day. And it's not until 6 months later that you're like, oh, what the fuck? What happened? Same thing with like bags under your eyes or whatever, but also the same thing positively. Like if you're making positive changes, you see yourself every day. You're with yourself all day long. And so if you don't have a way, that's why I'm always like measure shit, like always write shit down, no matter how basic it may seem, because you can go back and look at your data and clearly know what's been going on and not going on, instead of dealing with your biased subjective opinion of what's happening. See, I told you I was going to talk as soon as I stopped, and that's just on one sentence. Same type of sentence. Pat McAfee's been saying this like all week. Y'all probably don't listen to Pat sports show, but he always is saying it's after the darkest dawn that the sun shines the brightest. Same thing. After the clouds of sunshine, right? On the other side, right? Oh, we got some strings coming in. That's really smart arranging, because we've heard this section a couple times and they definitely wanted to do it again because it has meaning in the song. It's not just for structure. The lyrics are important and it's kind of tying the story together. But instead of repeating the same instruments, it's the same chords and it's the same layout. It's the same bass motion. It's the same everything, except for like, oh, let's not do these instruments. Let's change to a string section. That way it sounds new, even though it's the same thing. Like the lyrics are the same. So it's both new and old. You can still sing along even though the instrumentation has changed. Yeah, I really like it. But it is one of those songs that I think really has the potential to make you sad. It can do both. Depending on your mind frame, it can make you very, very sad. It could also make you sound super empowered because there's both sets of lyrics in there. There's like very dark lyrics about hating yourself, and there's also really powerful lyrics about you ain't got a shot on me. So it kind of just depends on what mind frame I think you're in when you listen to the song as far as which way you're gonna go with it. But I'm gonna end the reaction with what I think is a life hack. I'm all about small hacks that work. tricking the system. We like to think that everything's like all mystical and shit, and maybe it is, but also things are very simplistic. So, life hack to feeling happy. You can manipulate happiness. And I think with people, myself, this definitely works on me. A very easy way to be happy is to feel like you're making progress on something you want to make progress on. But oftentimes, what you want to do is either very long, let's like 17, you want to go to college and graduate. Well, that shit's like fucking 4 years if you do it, kind of on time. Or you want to make X amount of money, or you want to lose weight, or whatever it is you want to do. You have these goals, and they are fairly long and not very defined. So make goals almost daily that you actually, Kat, I swear to God, chill the fuck out. Make goals. So have long goals, right? Because your daily goals should lead to your weekly goals, your monthly goals, your yearly goals. But it lets you know you're on the right pace, you're on the right trajectory. So make a goal for tonight or for tomorrow that you actually can achieve. Something. It has to be something that you're like not necessarily currently doing or haven't done, It's got to count. It's got to be something, but it can be small. It can be really small. Like let's say you have too many shirts in your closet or dresses or whatever, and just turn on a stopwatch. But make it a goal though. If you do it randomly, you're not going to have the same effect. So write down on a sheet of paper today that by tomorrow night, you're going to take 10 minutes, 5 minutes even, maybe you won't even need that much. And you're going to go into your closet, or you're going to open a drawer, and you're going to look at 20 things or 15 things or 8 things or whatever. And you're going to find one thing that you maybe could get rid of. You don't have to get rid of it. Just maybe you could get rid of. Just take it out and put it away from all the rest of the clothes. Put it in a box, put it somewhere else. And now that's something different. That's something that you didn't do. And you can actually look back on that the next day and go, wait, I'm one item closer to cleaning out the closet. And you can have a follow-up to that. That if 30 days goes by and you don't miss that garment, donate it. Or sell it. Or throw it away. And these little tiny things, that you say you're going to do, and then you actually do them, it will begin to remove self-hatred. Because you'll start looking, it seems so cheesy, it seems so cliched, but when you have thoughts and then you make them concrete by putting them down, by writing them or putting them in some type of notepad or Google Doc or whatever, when you write down ideas you have and things you want to do, and then you actually say you're going to do a step or two, and then you actually do that step, you will begin to look at yourself in a different way. And then even when you have really bad days where you would normally just fucking hate the world and hate yourself, you can immediately open that fucking document and go, wait a minute, over the last 30 days, here's fucking 50 things that I said I was going to do that I actually did. But if you make them week-long projects, you won't have that. They have to be small things that can build up. Dude, think about it. What if you had 6 5-minute tasks a day, 6 5-minute things that are important to you a day? Then they only take you 30 minutes if you actually do it. And at the end of 1 month, you'd have 180 fucking things you actually achieved and did differently. It's massive. It's massive. I can't overstate it, how massive it is to do that. But anyways, that's, I guess, me going on a rant after some Blackpink. Oh, I should put down a rant. So I went down on a rant. I might start posting the rant separate. That's weird. It's not whatever. See? That's fucking judgment right there. I was going to explain to you that I don't plan the rants. I don't plan the fucking rants. But why am I saying that? The only reason I'm saying I don't plan the rants is because I think you might think that I plan the rants, and then you're going to look at me a fucked up type of way, and then I'm not going to want to read those comments. And see, that's also a step, is knowing how the fucking process works. See that shit? See that shit about to happen? Any hateful motherfucker that wants to put mean shit in the comments, dog, I don't give a fuck. I'm not explaining myself to you. Just not. Now, that's a motherfucking reaction.